This is Music Radio Creative Live. Stand by for Free Jingle Friday. All the jingles we create on the show are created with Music Radio Creative owned production libraries and Adobe Audition presets. Save time and create your own jingles like a pro using presets, breakers, bangs, whooshes, and really cool music bits. Find out how to get your free production starter pack at mrc.fm/starter. And now, here's Mike and Isabella.
Oh, here we are in the house. I'm Mike Russell.
I'm Isabella Russell.
And you are tuned in to Free Jingle Friday.
Woo-hoo.
What do we do on this show, Is?
We make free jingles. You've guessed it. We're here to make free jingles for you.
So it's over to you. So cool to be here. Big shout out to everyone just tuning in, including Rob Green. We got Doug Hewson, moderator. We got moderator Bjorn, moderators Tim, all around. We've got some new names appearing in the chat, which is really good to see. Vince 1955, JP Lee, Tony Harding, Lester Till I Die, regular, and lots of others. Sorry if I didn't call your name out, but it's good to see you here at the start of the live stream. And welcome if you're new.
Indeed, welcome. And if you would like to get your script submissions in, we have a nice Swift show today. We've got
Swift or Zwift, did you say?
Zwift and Swift show.
Yeah, because I've been doing a lot of Zwifting recently, certainly since it's been raining.
Yes,
But
and
this is Swift instead.
What did they say? Hang on, you are also very much if it's not on Strava, it's not done. It doesn't count.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. That's the way. So it's Strava and Zwift for Mike recently.
All the way.
All the way, indeed. But if you are here for jingles, then you are in the right place. Head on over to mrc.fm/script to get your script submissions in. If you would like to have your jingle not just recorded, but also produced, then super chat yellow or above is the way. Again, it's mrc.fm/script. Get those script submissions in. You have up until 1:30.
27 minutes and 32 seconds.
Perfect. Yes, it's just there. It's here. You can see the timer. That's how much time you've got to get your script submissions in. Again, mrc.fm/script. So today, slightly, I guess, different way we do the show. We essentially... very important parental duties mean that we have to finish at 2:00 exactly today.
Harvest Festival,
indeed. So our beautiful children are going to be doing a little Harvest Festival performance, and of course there's nothing more important than being there for our children. So 2:00 is the finish today.
Cut-off time today.
Cut-off time.
So we'll do some production of jingles, but we might not voice the free ones. But rest assured, as Isabella mentioned, we'll have them uploaded to the usual place by Monday. So if you submit a free script, you will get it just a little bit delayed. Yeah. Loads in the chat today. It's really good to see old and new names. Marco O'Hare is in the house. We've got Jay Brown there. We have got Joe Leonard, voiceover as well. Mr. Raslow and Ian Anderson Gray's in the house. Woo-hoo. Amazing stuff.
That's cool. We've got lots of cool people tuning in. The moment you tune in, if you have been here for a really long time, or maybe you are here for the first time, give us those thumbs up just under the video. You can click thumbs up. It really means a lot to us. That would be awesome. Get those script submissions in. Oh, Mikey.
mrc.fm/script.
/script.
Simple as that.
Yeah. As simple as that. So, yes, also a little bit of a schedule update for our regular viewers, as October is full of surprises.
Full of surprises. Is it really? What kind of surprises, Isabella?
Well,
mrc.fm/script. Right now, you got just over 20 minutes left to get a jingle made on the show. Very nice. What are the changes in the air, Isabella?
Well, I don't want to say anything, but there is somebody here who might be turning 40. Like big 40, like, big decade celebration? No.
Well, I'm.
Do you know anybody, Mike? Like, is there anybody there that you
I'm
know?
25, and you're 21.
Yes, I wish, and you wish. I mean, this is deep.
So I don't know anyone
deep.
around MRC who's turning 40. Definitely nobody.
No, nobody. No, but nobody is. So that Mr. Nobody. Or did I say Mr.? It is Mr. Nobody. It is, of course, you, Mike. You can't hide the fact that you are nearly 40. Like.
So nearly half a decade. Just 10 more years till half a decade.
10 more years
on this planet.
So I you see, this is the internal. I'm torn internally here, because on one hand, I really was hoping to keep it as a complete surprise, but on the other, I know we have the duty to you, our wonderful listener.
And also, I'd be pre-scheduling the show after the show if you didn't tell me.
Well, yes. So, I just need to be transparent with you, specifically the lovely viewer, as I know you are here every week and, you appreciate the show. But unfortunately, next week, somebody who is turning 40
will
from
not be
MRC
here.
Is not able
Not
to be here.
Apparently
All right.
so.
He's not.
People are wishing me happy birthday in chat. It's not my birthday yet.
It's not. It's not his birthday yet. But
I still got my hair, Rob. Yes. Sorry. Carry on.
The next weekend is kind of the closest to the actual celebrations, let's just say that way. And Mr. Russell is going to be very busy. So he cannot make it to the live stream next week. So there will not be Free Jingle Friday next week. Now, to add probably insult to injury in all of this, I'm taking holidays. Like, I'm just going on holidays.
What, Isabella? You're just not committed. Does that mean we're going to miss quite a few FJS?
How can you even say that?
No, of course you're very committed. So.
Look, I
it's that time of year.
Yeah, it's that time of the year. The children are having the wonderful half term, and you are going to be very busy at work. But of course, you can't do the show without Isabella, right? It's like
no, we've tried it in the past, Isabella, but every time I fly solo, just all the comments just come in saying, "Where's Isabella? Where's Isabella? What's Isabella doing? Where's Isabella? Why is Isabella not here?" So I get the picture.
Yes. So there will not be a show on the 29th of October. So
we're taking a couple of weeks out then.
So we are taking a couple of weeks out. Now, we will do the show on the 22nd of October, and it will be the early Halloween show. So just get ready for that. The 22nd of October, we are inviting you to come in for our Halloween special. It's kind of a little earlier, but then it gives the opportunity for you to get some really cool Halloween jingles. And on that week, we will be making awesome Halloween jingles for you. So don't miss that.
The spooky show.
The spooky show.
The spooktacular.
The spooky show. I was just thinking that I need to find a really good costume for you, Mike.
Okay.
So, yeah, well, I was kind of going to open it up a little bit to our awesome audience, since you have been coming in here for quite some time. You might be here for the first time today, which is fair enough. What do you think we should dress up for Halloween? Like, you look at Isabella, look at Mike. Come on, camera switch. Camera switch.
I look scary enough, don't I? I look scary enough.
You don't.
It's funny because every year this happens. Google release their kind of Google Trendsy thing about Halloween, what people are searching for. So you might get some inspiration here. Now, it's very US based, obviously, and we're in the UK, and a lot of our viewers are in Europe. Some are in India. We got Pakistan tuning in today. We get people from France, Peru, Australia, Brazil, all over really. But we know that a lot of you celebrate Halloween. And look, here we go. The most searched Halloween costumes.
Wonder Woman.
I don't want to be Wonder Woman. You could be Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn, a clown. I'd be a clown. Moana is not very Halloween-y, and a unicorn. But if you wanted to go for couples costumes, now here's something. Maybe someone wants to vote from here. Number 1 is Bonnie and Clyde this year. Number 2, Beauty and the Beast. Well, that would be absolutely perfect.
That is awesome.
Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast.
There you go.
Forrest Gump and Jenny. Lilo and Stitch. Or Tarzan and Jane. I could go for any of those, but let's see what our lovely audience says. What costume should I wear, or should maybe we both wear as a couple on the Halloween special, which is in a couple of weeks?
Let's not forget. Hang on, is she here? Dog, Aya. We can have a.
Oh, there she is. Wow.
There you are. We could have a another culprit added into our show dress up time.
That'd be
He
amazing.
could be dressed as, I don't know.
I'd look good as
or sidekick.
Frankenstein, according to Steve. Gomez and Morticia Adams, Steve says. Lots of suggestions coming in right
Oh
now.
yeah, I like it. The Addams Family. That's a really cool one.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a
Addams
really
Family.
cool one. There you go. So let us know what you think. We would like to make it fun. So we'll see. You know, obviously it will be a final surprise as to what we choose. But you have your say now.
Superman and Supergirl, says Mari. Can we do the Addams Family music? Because you got to go. Da-da-da-dum,
Dum, dum,
da-da-da-dum,
dum, dum,
da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum.
dum, dum. Nice
We
one.
won't give up the day job, shall we?
Nope, we will not. So yeah, well, this is cool. So
Oh, hang on. Sorry. Paul's got it. This is fantastic. I could actually go for this one. Paul Dixon, who's obviously from the UK because it's a very UK-based comedy, but Alan Partridge and Lynn. I could be Alan
hilarious.
Partridge and you could be
you know,
Lynn, my
Lynn
glamorous
just doesn't
assistant.
inspire me at all.
All
would
you
be
do is
funny,
have to
though.
put on a very generic, boring wig and look kind
And
of
then just-
secretary-esque
And then wear like 90s office work
kind of thing.
kind of
Yes.
thing. Yeah, that would be Lynn, right?
I'll wear a shell suit and
Yeah.
grow my hair a bit more, and yeah, I'll be like Partridge.
Well, you know,
Probably won't be much of a difference between myself and Partridge. You probably wouldn't be able to tell that much.
there you go. You see. So no, but perhaps let's go for something obvious. Let's just
Really crazy.
So just a quick reminder, if you would like to have your free jingles, then head on over to
MRC.fm/script.
That URL there.
that URL over there. And if you would like to get your script not just recorded, but also produced today live on the show, then Super Chat yellow or above is the way.
do it.
Now, today only, this is an exception. We are not going to be recording the freebies live on the show. They will be recorded after and uploaded by Monday.
You will get them. That's me. And her. On the mic.
Join us for free Jingle Friday fun. Music Radio Creative.com.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So
yes.
very cool.
Get those thumbs up going. If you haven't done so already and you are watching us either on Facebook or YouTube, we need those thumbs up for you to show us that you like the show. So, otherwise we kind of probably should not do it.
We very much
don't like
appreciate it.
it.
Can see lots of people tuning in and lots of people
Yep.
thumbing up.
Yep, that's it. So what's new? We have some cool questions coming up. So as a tradition is, every week we answer your awesome questions.
Let's try and be on time. Let's try and do the main question at 25 past the hour.
all right,
so
all
that
right. I
then
need a clock in this room.
Straight into things. A
Right.
radio-controlled clock.
I knew
You
were
were
going to
against
say it.
radio-controlled clocks. You preferred the gold-plated £7, all of £7, about $10 IKEA clock. You were like, and I do agree with you, Isabella. Actually, like for anyone watching now, if it's available in your territory, the IKEA wall clock. Oh my goodness! Like I was so against that. I was like, you're going to spend like the best part of $10 on a clock to go on our kitchen wall, and it's like it's faux gold and it's got numbers on, and you're like, I want the clock, I want the IKEA clock, and we put it up, and actually I love it now. It seems to keep time really well because I'm very OCD about it's got a second hand, and if a clock has a second hand, it should be radio controlled in my opinion. We used to have like a clock with no numbers and no digits, so it was like it didn't matter if it went out a bit because it was roughly right. But now it has a second hand. I'm like OCD. I used to work in radio. It's like the second hand has got to be exactly what the seconds are, otherwise. And the IKEA clock's good. And what's really good about it, this is not an ad by the way, is that instead of clicking like lots of second hands do, that really annoys me when clocks go like that. It smoothly moves round. It's just Isabella, you were onto a good one there, weren't you?
Absolutely, onto a winner. I keep looking at your suggestions, by the way, for our costumes. I don't know whether is this something I should get. Lizzie and Dead Phil. What is that from?
Lizzie and Dead Phil. No, you have to Google that one. Is
No, there is David Brent for Mike.
oh yes.
Yep.
Yes, from The Office.
Yes. Michael Sohovsky. How about you as a fox, Isabella, and Mike as a hunter?
Oh,
There you go. And Aya could be your hunting dog.
yes. Just to, by the way, because people will be asking, so that we don't leave any of you guessing. Many of you would want to know what the clock is I was talking about there. It's the Dilade. £7 here in the UK.
It's a really cool clock.
The Dilade. It's a wall clock, gold colour,
Yeah.
30 centimetres, and the second hand is smooth. The second hand is smooth.
Makes all the difference.
There is the IKEA clock that
Makes
Isabella
all
wanted.
the difference. Now it will be sold out
Yeah, it'd be absolutely.
worldwide.
But actually, I got to say, why would you buy that
Yeah.
when you can actually look at this from IKEA? This is looks like an LED light up clock. It's a Trommer. It's just £1.75. Come on, why did we not get the Trommer? That doesn't have a second hand though. But
It doesn't- no,
£1.75.
It doesn't have
for
a
a wall
second.
clock.
And also, I don't think I would see it. Like, it's too light.
You probably wouldn't. Actually,
No.
sorry, correction. I don't think it comes with LED lights. I think that the numbers are just punched out. So whatever surface you attach it to, if it's a wall, it will just reflect the color of your wall. So anyway, I don't know why we're talking about wall clocks. I would really like a radio-controlled clock. You won't let me have one. I mean, we have them in the studio and stuff like that, but I don't know if IKEA don't do a radio-controlled clock, but radio-controlled clocks are the bee's knees.
They are the business, absolutely, but no, going to happen.
Not happening?
So, just a quick reminder, you have 13 minutes left to get your script submissions in. If you haven't done so already, head on over to mrc.fm/script. You can get all your submissions there. Now, this week only, so this is not a usual practice, this week only, we will not be able to record all the freebies live on the show because we have to finish at 2 on the dot, our
On the
UK
dot.
time. But we will record those after the show
We
and
will.
upload them to the usual mrc.fm/FJF by Monday. All right. So mrc.fm/FJF will be just slightly delayed, but all of your super chats will be recorded and will be produced live on the show. So if you would like to get that script submission upgrade, then do so now. It's super chat yellow or above or mrc.fm/script.
Yes. Oh, I found the clock that I really wanted to get, but I held off getting because you kind of turned your nose up. This is the Wharton
and look at the
4900
price of
series.
this.
Yeah, so like
Stupid.
No, well, it wasn't that bad. So
No, it's a stupid price. Like, go
I
on.
wanted to get the,
Compared
and this
to
is
my
radio controlled
£7.
digital. You'll find it in many radio stations around the world. And I wanted to get a quote on the blue LED version because that would go nicely with our logo and our colour branding. And they quoted me back and they gave me a quote of about £600 which is like something like $750.
I would be able to have
$750
100 of IKEA,
Literally
literally
hundreds
100
of
of
clocks.
IKEA clocks and make
Yes,
fill all my walls in the house.
but then
with
Isabella,
those.
I
Well,
asked for
that
another quote.
one.
I asked for a quote on the red one, which is the popular one, this one here, and they told me it was 300 British pounds, which is maybe just under $400. So like more reasonable, like half the price. And when I asked them, I said, so why does it cost like double the price for the same clock just with blue LEDs? And they told me, they gave me some story, it must be true, that like blue LEDs are really hard to source and most people just order the red clock. So just order the red clock, otherwise we're charging you double. I never did it in the end, never pulled the trigger.
No,
But anyway.
because it's just not okay to do. It's just not okay to do. Full stop.
Yeah.
Full stop. So, a couple of questions. I know we have some like really cool questions for Mike to answer.
Should we get into them then? Because we've got to get into the main question before 25 past. So why don't you give me some questions?
So there is one that actually ties in beautifully with a little tool we've been testing out in our studios. And it's from Ron, who's asking, how do you take vocals out of the song to play just the music? And we have just the right tool to show you. Go on, Mike.
Oh, yes. That's a very random thing right now, but
Very.
I know exactly what you're getting at.
Yes.
So this is just a preview. Do we have, by the way, a link to this
Not
service?
at the moment, no. So you can give just a general.
So we don't even
No
have a
special link.
tracking link or anything like
Not
that?
just yet. So.
Okay, all right. So this
Not
is
just yet. Just
this
a
is a preview ahead of time. It's something I'm working on. I'm actually working on a video about this service because I recently discovered it and thought it was like really, really cool. Now I've already experimented. So it's something called Moises. And the address is moises.ai. It's an app you can sign up to. You can either use free, but I think the premium account gives you a few more features. And as you can see, I've been messing about putting in songs I cannot play on this stream because otherwise I'll get a copyright claim. But I tried Michael Jackson, Culture Club, Whitney Houston, The Human League, Modern Love from David Bowie, Olivia Newton-John, the Wellerman song, Remember, the latest one from Becky Hill. And there's a demo track in there, but all of those I would get some claims. So something I can show you is I loaded in an MRC jingle to this thing and it breaks it up. Now the coolest thing, so you see all these breakouts, vocals, drums, bass, piano, other. If we go to upload track, it has a mastering thing that I haven't tried yet. So if you've got your music track needs mastering, it can do that too. When you go into track separation, when you upload the file, you can actually say, okay, what do you want to do? Do you want one stem? Most people just want the vocals and accompaniment, so they just want to be able to isolate either the vocals or delete the vocals, but you can break it right out into all the other instruments. Really rather cool.
Can I just add something? Sorry. So, as I've spent some really cool amount of time chatting to the team behind this
They're based
app.
in Brazil, and they're lovely people.
They are absolutely lovely team based in Brazil, and the app was created initially actually to help people who want to learn,
Drum along to
music or audio production. So, it was initially aimed at students who want to practice singing, or at students, who are musicians and they want to, practice drums. So, say for example, you have a song, you want to take the drums out so that you can play it and then play the drums
drum
yourself,
along.
or whatever other.
Or make a karaoke version of the track.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get on with the thing
hey,
because we haven't got much time. So
Just one more thing. One
Yep.
more thing, please. Just one more thing to add is it's a full AI, and the more tracks that you submit through it, the more it learns. So each time it kind of improves by itself. It's completely intelligent solution. It's not unlike there is Isotope that does similar thing. This is a full AI kind of experience where it just learns the more it uploads.
So I can actually download each individual segment if I want individually. This is once I've uploaded the track and it's run its analysis. Doesn't take long to do that. But visually, I think the most appealing thing to you watching on the stream, sorry if you're listening on the podcast, I open up a web mixer. So it kind of, this rather than Audition-esque, it looks a bit more sort of Logic Pro kind of thing. And obviously I'll play this back. This is our full jingle, one of our jingles. Actually, you probably recognize it, regular listeners to the show. And of course, we can fast forward through. There's our warm singing. Now, what's really cool is I can mute out the vocals like this. Or isolate the vocals.
Join us for free Jingle Friday fun. Music radio
And mute. So, as you can see, it's pretty good at doing the separation, particularly with vocals. I mean, I was amazed with that a cappella. If I just wanted to get a stem from a jingle, and this will work on anything. So if you've got old radio jingles, you want to get the old stems and remix them. What a great service. I can't believe. Now, this is not, I didn't upload the original a cappella. This is AI doing this. How cool is that? And then, as Iz was saying, what's really cool about this is it isolates all the different instruments as well using AI. So if I just want the drum track and the a cappella, look at how cool that is. Bring in the bass. And then everything else. Insane.
I think it's epic.
Insane.
It's
right?
it's
Insane.
really, really cool. And it starts from free. So there are free plans available. So if you want to check it out, just have a look at
it's just Moises
AI.
Moises AI. There's no special link, just Moises AI, yeah? Okay.
Moises AI.
I'm just going to put the link in there and just say that it's really cool.
Perfect. So just as you do, a very quick reminder, if you head on over to mrc.fm/sale, that's mrc.fm/sale, we have a brand new sale going on in the month of October with some amazing deals to be
30
had.
seconds. Keeping on time.
50% of voices, spooky countdown, like Halloween production elements, all half price. So mrc.fm/sale. And the main question for this week is...
Oh, yes. It's Ask Me Anything, and I'm really excited about this one, so we're going to get into it. I've loaded up Premiere Pro. I'm going to be working in Premiere Pro today, which is super exciting. So are you ready for this, Isabella? Then let's do it.
You ask, we answer. It's
That's me.
Mike Russell.
Not you, me? Yeah? Well, both of us. Here we go then.
RadioCreative.com.
Here we are with a great question, and it's a very simple one to answer. Something you might do regularly, particularly when you're editing audio to video and using Adobe Premiere Pro. And that is, how do I create fades in Adobe Premiere Pro? Say I want to fade something in or out, or more importantly, I want to do little fades or ducking of music beds throughout something that I'm working on. So I have hopped into Premiere Pro, and I got a little bit of my drone footage here, just as some stock video to just kind of like play away as I do the fades. Okay, so those are on the video tracks in Premiere, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go over into the Essential Sound panel over here, which will allow me to import Adobe stock music, which you can license for use in your creations. So I'll just bring in the first track here. It really doesn't matter, you know, what I select, and I'll play a low quality version of the audio that straight away is played even before I license. Okay, there you go. Music bubbling away with the waves crashing, and eventually my drone footage is going to zoom on down and it's going to find a lovely turtle in the water. But say at this point I wanted to fade out, and let's make that audio track big by just dragging down. I can do it in a number of ways. Now, probably the easiest way is to, first of all, use the razor tool here at the point that I want to fade it out. And we'll move this out the way for the moment. And then I would go into my effects and I'd search for an effect called constant power. Okay, you can see that just above my head, hopefully just above my head, the constant power effect. And you drag and drop it to the end if you're fading out, or the beginning if you're fading in. What constant power will do is fade out. Let's play. There you go. Very sharp, quick fade. If I want to make it a longer fade, just drag out that effect a bit more. Play back. And we get a bit of a smoother fade. You can make it really quick, really short, just whatever your desire is. And then obviously we've got this coming straight back in, but I want to fade that in. Again, constant power is the quickest way to get these fades. So again, this will now fade in. See, that was a nice smooth fade in. We can make it a longer fade in. See, just whatever your desire is. Now, if you want to get a little more granular, then you want to use the pen tool. It's this one over here, or the shortcut on your keyboard is P. Turns your cursor into a pen, then zoom right in, get detailed. We're working with this line here. This is the volume line. And now I can click on, put a keyframe here, and I can do a fade. There's a fade, so fade in. And of course, I can make that fade as granular as I like now, so I can move this along and I can make it a sort of long, slow fade in like that. And that's a nice long, slow fade in. And then say it gets loud here. When the bass kicks in, I can then just put a couple of keyframes there and I can fade the music down, ready for a voiceover. See how it fades down a little bit? Now this will work even better if I go ahead and record a voiceover in. So let's do that on this track just here. 3, 2, 1. This is a view of the epic ocean near a town in Australia, and there's a turtle. Now I'm not going to win any awards there for narration, but it gives you an idea of what is possible. Let's hit the G key, gain, normalize, so we'll make it nice and loud. We'll move that in, place it there. This is a quick and dirty way to really get vocals to work on top of music. This is a view of the epic ocean. Now, as you can hear, like it's only coming out of one side. It's only coming out the left-hand side. That's something I need to adjust on my audio interface. This is a view. Okay, that's quite a sharp fade, but you get the idea. And of course, if I want to, I can go back to the P tool, again, pen, and I can fade up and fade down in between my speech. And then at the end of the speech, fade it up. So very clear way of doing that. And one last thing in this tutorial, you've learnt about constant power. You've learnt about the pen tool. But what if you have, say, 2 tracks? So you have one stock music track, and then you've got another one here. I quite like this one. And I'd like to go from my old track into my new track. I kind of like to do a crossfade. Okay, so let's put those tracks, let's budge them up together. Well, you can just drag and drop constant power over both of them. Look at that. And that will actually do a crossfade that you can then design to your own requirements, and hopefully you'd line up the beats and do everything accurately. But you get the idea of what is possible. It's very, very easy to go ahead and make fade ins, fade outs, use the pen tool, and do crossfades as well in Adobe Premiere Pro. That's it.
Nice.
Impressed?
Very impressed.
And it's 5:30 exactly, so script submissions close.
Yep, close now.
I'm on the ball today. I'm watching the clock.
Yep.
I really am.
I know you are.
And actually, I missed the comment earlier on. Someone was saying when I was saying about my favourite LED clock. I know we've got to get on with it. Sorry. Oh, yes. Bill McCluggage said you could just get an LED screen and do that. Well, actually, I do have an app. Look, there's my app.
There you go.
It's a Chrome plugin, and it does that clock. So I probably just need to get an extra LED screen and put it up somewhere in the studio.
Cheaper than the 400, 600 pounds, whatever it was.
Yeah, the app's free. It's actually an add-on for Chrome. It's amazing. So anyway, there you go.
There you go. Well, we are ready to record. So just a quick reminder, today, live on the show, we are going to record just your super chats and script submissions upgrades.
Okay.
Everything else will be recorded off the show and uploaded at mrc.fm/FJF by Monday. So it won't be done immediately. It's because of our very important parental responsibilities. We have to be out and, do cool stuff for our kids. So remember, mrc.fm/FJF. That's where you will have to go to get your free scripts from today's show.
Okay, no worries. So we're ready to go. I'm just loading in my presets here, the Music Radio Creative presets.
Very much so.
Let's do that. There they are. By the way, upgraded to Windows 11 this week, and no worries so far with Adobe Audition. Woohoo! Just in case you were wondering, all right? It's all working so far. And my presets work with Windows 11, just in case you wondered as well. So here we go. Let's start recording. I'm Mike Russell from Music Radio Creative in the UK. No matter where you live, we all have something in common. Weather. So it's time to break out your big box of isobars. Here's Andre.
Pumpkins and ghosts, fun and trouble. The music is great. So here is a double Purple Penguin Radio.
Expat Life is a grown-up show. There will be none of that in the mix nonsense here. Watch us on YouTube, listen on your favourite podcast platform, or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and join in now. Forget rocking the house. Get out on the dance floor and join the master on the steels of wheels. On the steel of wheels, DJ Wiz T-Bone.
Broadcasting live from the Bricklayers Arms in Waterman Street, Putney. This is KCFM.
Great music and great beer with KCFM Putney. Live at the Brick.
Ho, ho, ho. It's that time of year again, kiddies, and he is checking his list. And he's checking it thrice. Follow and like Ain't Nikolai on TikTok to see who's been naughty and who's been nice.
The home of classic hits on the Central Coast. You're listening to Coast FM 963. DJ GNT at Mardi Gras. Saturdays get even better with Daniela Fernandez and the magic of musicals here on Radio Lan.
Is it Radio Lane?
Radio Lana?
I thought it was Radio Lane.
Radio Lani. Yeah.
South Georgia's home for feel-good music. Log on to radiombrp.com and DJ Johnny. Technology, Hispanics, artificial intelligence, broadcasting worldwide from Tucson, Arizona. For all things funktastic, follow the Fancy A Funk Show on Facebook, playdj.tv, and Mixcloud. Having a good cheeky cup of tea there. That's nice. Okay. I think we've got a very nice recording here. So let's whiz through and do some productions. And like we say, the free jingles will get voiced, just not instantly on the show. And they will be ready for you to download by Monday at the latest. Okay. So let's get into this. Let's start with our recordings and all the good stuff here. So we're making sure that I'm just separating things out as they should be. Let's put this here. A few jingles in there. So Izzy, if you like, you can go ahead and mute yourself.
I will. I'm keeping an eye on those pronunciations. There might be some changes, but we'll be fine.
We'll just see how we go. Right, let's go in and let's get started with a good production session. So I'm just going to move this over a little bit. And let's pop that in here. And right, let's go back. So we're going to use, we're going to use some breakers. Let's get a lot of different breakers in. That makes it nice and straightforward to do some production and maybe some stages. Stages are always good.
I'm Mike Russell from Music Radio.
Oh, cool. So let's get this going from the start here.
I'm Mike Russell from Music Radio. Created in the UK. No matter where you live, we all have something in common.
Let's get that synced up nicely.
We all have something in common.
A little bit more.
All have something in common.
That's perfect. And then we'll put that there.
Weather. So it's time.
Weather.
Music. Weather. So it's time to break out your big box of isobars.
Big boxes of isobars. And then...
Here's Andre.
There we go. It's nice. Big loud finish at the end.
Here's Andre.
Nice. Okay. Female voiceover. That's Isabella, in case you needed to guess there. And we'll bring this one in here.
Pumpkins and ghosts, fun and trouble. The music is great.
And then we're going to do maybe, actually.
Music is great. So here is a double Purple Penguin Radio.
Let's go for something a little scarier.
And ghosts, pumpkins and ghosts, fun and trouble.
Fun and trouble.
Fun and trouble. Music is great. So here
is a double. Let's make that double then.
great. So here is a double.
And then we'll make it a pleasant end if we are able to do so, which is going to be about there. Let's see if we can bring this in, make it seamless. There we go.
So here is a double Purple Penguin.
Okay, let's give that a little bit of extra space there. And let's see if we can bring those sound effects in earlier.
Here is a double Purple Penguin Radio.
Ooh, and let's...
Purple Penguin.
Bit of a scary effect at the end.
Penguin Radio.
Nice. Getting in early with the Halloween. Of course, in 2 weeks' time, we'll do our Halloween special, and we'll be all about that. But really good on your Purple Penguin Radio for getting your submission in a little bit earlier than the rest.
Expat life is a great...
Should we have some rave music, some EDM music with Mr. Clive?
Expat Life is a grown-up show.
Is a grown-up show. Let's slice that up a little bit more than we need to. Pop that there. Bring that in.
Life is a grown-up show. There'll be none of that. There'll be none of that. There'll be none of that.
And then let's bring that to an abrupt end.
There'll be none of that in the mix nonsense here.
And then we'll do this, and we'll do it a bit tongue-in-cheek, because we'll do a kind of in the mix nonsense here, as it were. Let's find the start of that. And we'll just highlight, zip, and then we'll copy. In
the mix nonsense here.
Let's bring that up.
In the mix nonsense here.
Nice. And then a fade on that. Okay, we're moving to this over here, which is coming in.
Watch us on YouTube. Listen on...
I've got a feeling there's a female voice coming in there as well. So let's bring this in to the right place, which should be here.
Watch us on YouTube. Listen on your favourite podcast platform or ask...
Okay, and we're going to bring that down there. Bring that up a bit.
Listen on your favourite podcast platform or ask your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
And let's bring that up there.
Your smart speaker to play the podcast Leicester Till I Die.
And then a few sound effects to bring in the last bit.
Podcast Leicester Till I Die.
And bring that there.
Die.
Subscribe, like, follow, and
Tighten that up at the end a little bit.
like, follow, and
Too tight. Let's bring that out a bit.
like, follow, and join in now.
Join in now.
Join in now.
Cool. Nice little slam at the end. Save. Let's keep saving. It's important to save. Let's bring this here and bring in this stager. Let's see what we've got with this. How is this going to go together?
Forget rocking the house. Get out on the dance floor.
Get out on the dance floor.
Rocking the house. Get out on the dance floor and join the master on the steels of wheels.
Steels of wheels.
On the steels of wheels. On the steel of wheels. On the steel. On the steel.
Need to do a cheeky edit there, I think.
I think that it should be
DJ
on the
Wi-
steels of master on the steel of wheels.
That's
Master
it.
on the steel of wheels.
See, I'm a good editor. Don't
You
worry.
are.
You don't need to worry.
Steel of wheels. DJ Wiz T-Bone.
There we go. And it's as simple as that. Wisty Bone. I hope you enjoy your jingle.
But I think we need to put off out of there. It's steel wheels, not steel of wheels. Join the master on the steel of wheels.
Okay. Revoice.
On the steel of wheels.
Steel wheels, yeah?
Yeah.
Steel wheels. 3, 2, 1.
Steel wheels.
There we go. See, you're a pro now. You know how to do it is. On the steel wheels.
On the steel wheels. On the steel wheels. DJ Wiz.
See, we don't
On the steel wheels. DJ
we don't mess about here.
Wheels. DJ Wiz T-Bone.
Perfect, you see? There we go. Save the change.
Broadcasting live from the Bricklayers Arms.
Okay, let's bring this in with a breaker impact. And maybe go something like
Broadcasting live from the Bricklayers Arms in Waterman Street, Putney. This is KCFM.
Okay, and we're going to do a little jive with this. We're just going to go ever so slightly up and then down.
This FM.
KCFM.
CFM.
Great music.
CFM.
Great music and great beer.
Great music and great beer.
Beer with KCFM Putney.
With KCFM Putney. End it off on a high.
Putney. Live at the Brick.
Live at the Brick. You got it. Live at the Brick. That's going to be your jingle. It's going to go down a storm. What have we got over here?
Time of year again, kiddies, and he is...
I wonder what we can use for this. Let's maybe look back at our loops and see what we've got here. You can mute if you want, by the way, just so you know. There we go.
Ho, ho, ho. It's that time of year again. Ho, ho, ho. It's that time of year again.
Let's just tighten that up a bit.
Again, kiddies, and he is checking his list.
He's checking his list.
And he's checking it thrice. Follow and like.
Okay, let's duck that down a bit. It's a bit loud in the mix there.
His list, and he's checking it thrice. Follow and like. Ain't Nikolai on TikTok.
Let's bring that up there.
Like. Ain't Nikolai.
Hey, Nikolai.
On TikTok to see who's been naughty.
Let's bring that back down there.
To see who's been naughty.
And let's bring the infinity beat to the end. Just about there. Just about here that we're making that edit. Bringing that in.
And who's been nice? Been naughty. And who's been nice?
There you go. And we've got one with Izzy here, so let's play this.
On the Central Coast.
Okay, so that's going to be a breaker there. Possibly a breaker here.
The home of classic.
Classic.
It's on the Central Coast. Central Coast.
And then this is coming in here.
You're listening to Coast FM 963.
Very cool. Clean sweeper there for you. Coast FM. What have we got here?
DJ GNT at Mardi Gras.
Okay, very short and sweet one again. So let's make this a kind of no-nonsense thing.
DJ GNT.
Okay, a little bit later on that.
GNT.
And then a bit of chorus.
GNT at Mardi Gras.
There we go.
My first take on this one is the correct use.
Cool. That's makes it so straightforward. I should have just been quiet.
Yeah, you should have. And on the one after that, you said DJ Johnny, but it should be DJ Johnny J.
MBRP and DJ Johnny.
DJ Johnny J, did you say?
Correct.
And DJ Johnny. And DJ Johnny.
At DJ Johnny J. There we go. We'll get there. It'll all
Now
be
you
in
said
place.
at DJ Johnny J. It's and DJ Johnny J.
And DJ Johnny J, yeah? And DJ Johnny J. There you go. Save. That's done.
Saturdays get even better with Daniela Fernandez and the magic of musicals.
Maybe get something a little more. Let's get rid of that trap beat. Let's use more of these sound effects instead. I feel that's going to be just slightly more appropriate.
Saturdays get even better with Daniela Fernandez
And the magic of musicals.
and the magic of musicals. And the magic of musicals here on Radio Lan.
Here on Radio Lan. And we'll just do a slight picture on that one. Just ever so slight. Ever so slight.
Here on Radio Lan.
There we go. And then we'll bring this in down here.
South Georgia's home for feel-good music. Log on to Radio... South Georgia's home...
Are we still on offer with Production Library 9, the one I'm using today?
No, it's Production Library number 10 on sale through October.
South Georgia's home for feel-good music. Log on to...
So if you ever wonder, because a lot of you ask, what are the sound effects and music beds I'm using? If you just want to check out the whole library, mrc.fm/sfx is the place to go. mrc.fm/sfx. You'll have more sound effects and music beds than you could ever imagine you'd need.
MBRP.com and DJ Johnny J. MBRD.com
and DJ Johnny J. There we go. I think we got that bang on for DJ Johnny J there. Let's make this one a little bit louder. Save here and see what we got.
Technology, Hispanics, artificial
Okay, let's see how we can best utilize some of these breakers.
technology,
Let's break this bit. Break this here.
technology, Hispanics, artificial intelligence, broadcasting worldwide.
Okay, let's have. Oops. Let's have that. Let's have that come in later.
Broadcasting worldwide from Tucson, Arizona.
Tucson, Arizona. Let's double that. It's always good to double. If in doubt, double it.
From Tucson, Arizona.
Or in that case, triple it.
From Tucson, Arizona.
There we go. Okay. And final jingle, it seems. So we're going to be left in time credit. You'll be pleased to know, Isabella. Let's bring this one in.
For all things fantastic. Follow the Fancy A Funk Show on Facebook.
Okay, let's make that a bit louder.
Fancy A Funk Show on Facebook.
Okay, we can definitely use that twice. So let's split that and place that up there.
PlayDJ.tv and Mixcloud.
Oh, that works nicely, doesn't it? And there's your session for today, Isabella. That
My
is how
goodness.
it works. Now, notice one thing when I go to the menu to mix down up there. Look at that. My menu is now curvy. And just in case you wondered, now my apps are available in a neat little taskbar down here at the bottom. Can you see? Kind of like a Mac.
Yeah, but
Windows
you have
11
this
is like a
ugly
Mac.
grey bar all the way across your screen. You
Not
see?
an ugly grey bar.
It looks.
I like Windows. I'm well into PCs. Not gonna convert me on that.
Sorry, I'm the Mac team here, so, But the good news for you is no matter which team you are on, somebody here is on your team too. So you are in a good company, regardless of the team you are on. If you haven't done so already, make sure to give us those thumbs up. They mean a lot to us. If you have enjoyed the show, if you have enjoyed watching the jingles, those thumbs up make our day, literally.
They really do.
Once again, a reminder, we will record all the freebies, just not live on the show this week only. They will be recorded and uploaded on mrc.fm/FJF by Monday next week. So you just need to wait just tinsy bit longer to get them this week. And there will not be a show next week. We are back on the 22nd of October with our Halloween special.
Yay.
So make sure to be here.
Yes. Fantastic.
If you are listening as a podcast, make sure to come in. Head on over to mrc.fm/FJF. Find out how you can get a notification to watch us live
On the show.
YouTube and have fun. Get free jingles for Halloween. You can't miss it. You simply cannot miss it.
You cannot miss it. And I think with that, we will definitely bid you adieu.
We do.
Have a fantastic time. Where's the jingle dog?
Oh, hang
No,
on.
we always do that in the outro. Download the jingles at mrc.fm/FJF. As Isabella mentioned, free jingles will be up by Monday, but the produced jingles will be up when this stream ends.
Jingle Fridays night.
Yes! Bye, jingle dog.
Thumbs up.
She's so loyal.
Join us next time. Music Radio.
Always a great way to end a stream. Bye!
All the jingles we create on the show are created with Music Radio Creative owned production libraries and Adobe Audition presets. Save time and create your own jingles like a pro using presets, breakers, bangs, whooshes, and really cool music bits. Find out how to get your free production starter pack at mrc.fm/starter.